Hey guys, it's nice to see you again. So you're probably wondering why we have a second Cities Skylines video out this week. Well, it's because they unleashed their first DLC and a new update. So the update, obviously, we'll be playing in that, but the new DLC is Beachfront Properties. We'll be exploring the new Beachfront Properties, new palm trees, and signature buildings in my city of New Venture. Let's get straight into it. Heads up, this is an asset pack, meaning there is that DLC, but it's nothing really special. You just get some new designs for buildings. There's now a new waterfront zone for European theme and American theme, and gives your city a touch of Southern European charm. There's new iconic fences around the yards to help the buildings together in region style. The new waterfront zone for the North American theme builds an atmosphere of the Florida coastline with new swimming pools, backyards, and living up the neighbors. You can also get 6 new signature buildings and new vegetation coming in the form of palm trees, which makes me think very soon they're probably going to release some sort of brand new tropical zone. But that's not all. Editor and mods have officially been introduced in the game. Now let it be known they are in beta, but this, for example, let's go take a look at the editor, see what we can do in there. So here in the editor, I can create my literal own map in game. I have the climate, the water, the resources, air pollution, all of it. I can design the prefab of everything. I could design buildings. I could put cars, modify the terrain. I can import assets. We have a lot we could do here. I could change the time of the calendar. We have a lot to play with here, but remember, this is all in beta, so it's not fully finished yet. But isn't that cool? But you have to remember there's also the Paradox mods. But we'll be continuing our game as we have new things we need to explore in game. Now let it be known, it is winter, so things might be a little difficult. We also got a brand new radio station, Deluxe Relax, which good news is it looks like it's another public radio station where we are going to get news updates as we go. That's not the new thing we were focusing on. First off, under vegetation. Now right now, obviously in the middle of winter, it's not going to look very appropriate, but we now have 4 new palm trees available in the game. The coconut palm tree, the Florida palm tree, the royal palm tree, and the Sylvester palm tree. The other thing we have is if you go under signature buildings, let's start with European. We have 6 new European buildings, including the Extreme Athletes Villa, the Golfers Villa, which that's a big mansion, and the Royal Villa, which required a European design of buildings. They've also added, as you can tell, some things having the asset pack logo, telling you basically of something from DLC. But now we have, for American, we have the real estate agent's mansion, the architect's mansion, and the industrial mogul's mansion. All new things are going to be interesting to play with. Now, I can't play the radio station, and we all know why, because of the sole factor that, well, things aren't exactly user-friendly when it comes to the copyright of system. Other than that, we have a lot more work we gotta do, so let's get straight into it. Whole point being that we were going to still expand the city here, but I'm thinking we might want to put the beachfront properties somewhere where it's nice and secluded. Maybe on this island, or maybe we can make this entire sector of it. But last time, if you haven't remembered, we installed a brand new international airport. This is a very big detail to the city, and it's going to really help everything overall, as we're going to have a brand new system in place. I think we might as well go ahead and expand our rail system so we can include the brand. Oh, they even changed some of the bus stop signs. Or maybe that's a glitch. I don't know. I think they just simply updated it maybe. But the whole point I was saying is that I wanted to upgrade our train system so it can include the brand new station that we have available. Problem is, I can't tell where our railroad tracks are. So we're going to have to play around and see what we can do. I believe they're over here. Now I believe there should be a way for me to run it over here, but I think what's most likely going to happen is that these are going to have to run somewhere. Population is on a serious decline as we are having a kind of like quite a few deaths right now. Don't ask why. Where are these alerts? I haven't seen these alerts yet. What does this say? High resource costs. What company is this? Metals and coal cost a lot of money. I never seen that one before. Do we have any metals or coal? We are exporting. Why are we we're importing it to export. What? I'll figure that out later. We'll see what's going on. I'm sure that will change with time. The economy must be having a slight issue right now, which is no problem. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how to manage, but the population is going downward by a slight, not too much. I think it's just because a lot of people just died, so I think it's just causing a lot of issues. But not too worry. I'm sure it will sort itself out. Oh, speaking of which, traffic jam because of a car accident. Let me know, and I have been really excited for this brand new DLC because nothing's better than new additions to the game to help you design your city more unique, giving it that extra detail that you're really digesting and trying to look for. That's what we want in our cities. think here we could put some definite, like, I really want to put, first off, we need to build up a demand. Because right now, as you can tell, we do not really have much of a demand for that kind of housing quite yet. But we can develop that if we provide what we need, which is things, for example, such as new jobs available in the city, because that always drags in new residents. Like I stated last episode, with our problem being currently that we are experiencing so much when it comes to the jobs issue, that if we are to encourage more businesses to move into the city, they'll have to encourage new job growth. Even better, some of our older buildings within the city are reaching higher levels, prompting that they need to sell better goods and house more residents. And as you can see, the population decline has already stopped, and we are now going back up when it comes to the population. Oh boy, a lot of people are dying. Odd. Is there a cemetery nearby? There is a cemetery nearby, but it's kind of far away, so considering, oh man, so many hearses in this area. We need to help with that as probably a crematorium somewhere. Let me see if I can find a good spot for it so it doesn't block traffic, but it's lagging because of how many freaking mortuaries assistants we have coming in. Like, that's a problem. Like, the fact that we're having so many people dying at once makes me wonder what exactly happened. But I'm sure the population will get back to normal. It's mostly coming from that area, which will change with time. Now, what seems to be going on over here? A lot of people are complaining about, a few, not too many, are complaining about high resource costs, which just means the economy just needs some assistance, which shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's something that needs to be worked out, of course, but it's not something that's going to be ridiculously hard. Okay, we have to keep developing that system, so I'm just going to be quiet here as I expand a new sector of commercial businesses in the city to help combat some of this issue. It's 8:15 a.m. and we still haven't had sunlight. Like, you'd think that would come out by now. Very peculiar. Guess we'll have to look into it. No problem, though. I could certainly figure that out. We'll get sunlight. It's not something that's permanently going to be gone. Right now, the entire district does look really good as we expanded it and got some new neighborhoods in the sector. I'm also going to add a new post office to help combat the mail problem. But yeah, these people are going to feel nice and cozy in their little spot right here. Especially with how telecom's doing. I mean, look how good this place is. Everybody's getting their entertainment, that's for sure. I think personally they're going to do very well in this nice cozy little spot. I mean, look how many of the homes already have built in with new places for people to move in. Now, let it be known, traffic is going to get backed up for a little bit, but that's mostly just because new people are going to be moving into their new neighborhood. You know, their new home away from home, even though it technically is their home. But in the meantime, I do want to test out the brand new properties. And the way we're going to have to do that is we do have this beachfront. Now, let it be known, it is the middle of winter, so it is going to look a little weird. We're going to make a unique beachfront area. So, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and watch me build a new beachfront. And we'll test out to see how much I like these new stuff. Would you look at that? The sun finally came up. It's about time. I thought that was never going to come up in the game. But thank goodness, now I can finally work in the daytime. It's still winter though, so that's not exactly helpful, but it's still going to be unique. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what we can do here, especially with this new beachfront property area. And I will be using the palm trees despite them being completely climatologically wrong, if you know what I mean. Basically, climatologically, just, you know, this is a temperate environment, and also they would pretty much die in the snow. Unless there are palm trees that would survive in the snow. And if there are, that is really fascinating. Yeah, I want to use these palm trees to really help split up this brand new neighborhood and really get those ideas that we want for that kind of like Florida-esque neighborhood here along the coastlines. And best part is, it looks like we are getting an increase in the amount of low density housing needed in the area. So that's really good because I want to be able to incorporate that into this sector of the city to really help bring that extra little bit of detail that we want within these neighborhoods. So we're going to continue that little trend as I continue to build. I think what's going to especially be unique about this neighborhood is just that it's completely new and different. Like, it's not just like everything else, and it adds that new ideas that we want. So let's officially start exploring these brand new beachfront properties. Now, there will be American and there will be European. We'll mix them together, see how they look, and see what we get. You can already see a good amount of them building in. So let's sit back, watch, and wait for it to happen while I continue to build up this new neighborhood. I can already see some, now it looks like there are some old designs that snuck their way in. I think it's because I zoned this incorrectly, but that's no problem. Knowing me, I can easily get that fixed. Just means some of these were zoned incorrectly. We gotta make sure we get those right. So if you see any discrepancies, meaning homes that don't look like they're beachfront properties, high chance, my bad. But we do actually have the ones right here. Here are some of those variants, and honestly, I like them. They're new suburban style, and they have that really nice detail that I really enjoy. Let's see what some of the backyards look like. So we got new fencing. A lot of them have swimming pools. I love that porch. Got barbecues, clothes dryers. Got some like patio sitting areas. Some of them are quite large. Ignore the screaming, that's just coming from the football stadium. But yeah, if you look, we got like nice homes. I love how you like have here, for example, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 variants of the same home, and yet the colors make them look absolutely unique. And I like how it just keeps that style, makes them have different colors so they don't look as rough. And I can even hear seagulls chirping. I don't know if that's like a sound effect that comes from these homes, and if it is, congratulations Paradox, you did something really cool. That's of great detail that'll really make this nice. Now let me know, this is perfect. I would say right now what we have now, I believe it said there are 30 total assets with both region-specific designs. So there are 30 American homes and there are 30 European homes. It can't be night already, it's 1 p.m. But that's how many new assets there are total, and I really do enjoy the palm trees. Now obviously these will look a lot better once they're fully grown in. I did not realize how good that skyline looks back there. But yeah, these are our brand new beachfront properties, and honestly, I love them. I think they're unique, I think they're cool, and I really, honestly, it's an unpopular opinion. If you've seen a lot of people right now, they are reporting that they don't like this as much. Well, meanwhile, I like it. I think this is a really cool detail, and I honestly welcome it with open arms. I can't wait to start using these more and more often in my other neighborhoods too. Now, we've seen the American styled homes, so let's give it a minute, and then we can look at the European, which I think some of these are the European styled homes, and some of these are the American, but I can't wait to see what they do with this, because obviously in the future they might add something. I don't know if this is not confirmed or denied, but they might add something like beaches so we can have these beautiful new neighborhoods look more like they belong. As of right now, I really like these. I think they're awesome, and I always kind of wanted a beachfront property in the Cities Skylines franchise. I just didn't know I had to wait till 2 to get what I wanted, and now that I got it, I like it, and I want to continue getting more of it. Well, we could provide them with the things they need, such as an elementary school in walking distance and a high school in walking distance. We give them extra details they need. We also provide these guys down here, considering that we've been having a lot of problems lately with dead people. I'm thinking a crematorium would be a nice little detail to help get all these people what they need. But this will force them to upgrade, as now they have extra services that they need in order to be prosperous. Let's go ahead and add some more things on there. Now let me finish up this neighborhood as we continue with our little beachfront property area. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this new neighborhood. I think the expansive whole beachfront area is going to be really cool to have in the city, especially with these new details and adding in the new systems that we need to really implement these services properly, even adding new workplaces for them to work as well. They have a nice beachfront area. I think the incorporation of these little spots along with the coastline having these parts that are the pedestrian pathways look really unique in their own way, and I like them, and I think they're going to really complement the rest of this. Also, something I would also probably complement this area perfectly because people need it as a parking lot for the school services. I never thought about that when it came to the building, and I probably should have installed that first. But now they have a parking service near there. Now, you know, it'd be really unique idea is if we could have like pier parking, like parking spot where they could park on the pier and then go out. But that won't probably be until we get like an actual pack dedicated to those services. I guarantee with Cities Skylines doing a tech pack like this, wouldn't be far-fetched for them to do something like that either. But I have to admit, I do like the new beachfront, and I'm gonna enjoy building more of that. I forgot, we never actually built a prison. Our city just does not have a prison, and that's not good because we kind of need that prison in order to operate this city fully functional. Wise, because of the sole factor that is kind of needed for certain services, especially when we have criminals that could be running rampant in the city. Not that we have a crime problem, but I do want to lock away some of these prisoners and put them somewhere where they won't be as dangerous on the streets wise. So there's only one way to do that, and that is we need to introduce a new area with a prison system. Which obviously we will get to that after I fill in the rest of these homes. But yeah, I really like these. I really enjoy these new buildings, and I think they look really nice. I think they're definitely a good detail, and I can't wait to see more of these asset packs. I noticed a few more plan on coming with the, because I got the, oh, we unlocked the new thing. We unlocked the signature building, which is the real estate agent's house. So this one's pretty small, not too troublesome, so we'll put it over here in the corner. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. Nice and spacious, pretty large. Reminds me definitely of Florida. Wow, check that out. I love how, like, even when you put them here, they look exactly like the line strip of homes that you would see commonly in this kind of section of the city. I really like these. I really think these are cool. And best part is they're already upgrading. Now, they said there's 3 levels to their building, so I don't know what those are going to look like. Maybe we might get a level 5 early if we do. Epic if we don't. Oh well. But I guess we'll just have to keep an eye out for seeing that little upgrade tab as they build, because eventually that's going to keep popping up as they expand and get bigger. But anyway, the thing I wanted to get, because I didn't know we didn't have it, was a prison system in the city. See, people are already level 2, but the prison system needs to go somewhere secluded where it won't get into too much trouble. And ironically, there already is a lot of nothing out here. So an easily prison system could be put out here in this sector. Our city officially has a prison system in order. I thought we could desperately use a brand new prison because of the sole factor that citizens did not have an actual facility where we could put them all those criminals. But now we do with the social prison system. I don't know why I called it social. That was a weird word for me to pick out. But the big thing I want to get is I want to get this whole airport thing fully operational. So I think what we need is an air passenger train station system to help get these people where they need to go. So where is the other train system? There's one over here, so if we can slide a track through there, we can easily make this hook up. Curve too tight. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, there is that road right there. No problem. I'm thinking a bridge right here actually wouldn't be a bad idea anyway. This is a double lane, right? Yep, it's a double lane. Perfect. Because I wanted to get this hooked up to this area too, just so we can be able to have that new road available. I want to keep hooking up this city so more people can move around quicker, faster, better, nicer. You know what I mean? But right now, the town's looking really good. So let's see if we can get this train station figured out. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. I'll tell you what, this train is taking a number on me. Like the fact that it has to be so long to get all the way to the other station. It's a lot. But it's going to be well worth it once we have it fully functional and getting this airport up and running. I mean, especially with the train stations. Can't wait to hook this thing up, and maybe next episode, because I'm getting close on time here, and maybe next episode we can actually open the airport. We'll have our grand opening. Thumbs up the video. Maybe leave a comment for what you would give in your speech for the grand opening of the new Venture International Airport. We'd love to hear your speeches as we have a brand new system coming to the city. And also, and let's just say, by showing up to these videos, you have every time you like the video, you are an honorary citizen of New Venture. Consider that a little gift. I think it's time we officially activate this airport. Grand opening! Yay! We now have an international airport. Only thing is, now we have to actually hook up the flights to it, which we have plenty of cargo and irregular airplane terminals. So let's start by hooking up a few. Let's hook up like maybe 2, just to get started with the airport system. There we go. And maybe let's get a few cargo planes in here as well. Let's start with that. A couple of airplanes, enough to get this place starting to work. I think that's a good idea. Now the airport is officially operational. Now the thing is though, I'm going to put taxis, because people are going to start trying to use taxi service here, and there are no taxis nearby, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to run with not only taxis, but we're going to put a bus service here too, so we can make sure to hook that up over here. I'm going to go ahead and add some extra taxis, considering it's going to be a lot of people coming off this airport, and they can all be electric, so they have an easier time. Same for the buses. There's going to be a lot of people getting off at the airport, so we're going to want to upgrade that even more as well. That should really help with the services, and they're all going to go to the new taxi services available at the airport. I already see our first 2 planes pulling in. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. Here comes our airplanes. Our first passenger jet. Nice. Good to see. Good to see that the airport's fully operational. Now, are these taxis heading to the correct position? Because you guys should be turning right here. Are perfect. Let's see where they go. Yeah, no. International airport fully operational. I can't believe it. It's been a long way this city has come. And the best part is we're closing in more and more on becoming a megaopolis, which is going to be new. It's going to be definitely unique. So thank you guys for watching. It was really fun playing with the new Beachfront Properties. To be honest, I think people aren't giving it as much credit as it deserves. I really like the new buildings. Even though it's small, it is an asset pack. It is not a full expansion, which I still find really cool. I like using the new assets, and I think they're going to be really good for the days to come. Even the new editors. I can't wait to see what you guys do with those. So please like the video so more people can see this, and subscribe to my channel if you like Cities Skylines content or any other content by me. I try to stream every Friday, but it's not going to happen today, as this is the video that'll be going up because I'm at home during my college wellness break. Still love you guys though. Feel free to follow any of my social medias down below where I post up behind the scenes content and keep up to date on my schedule. And also check out my other channel, Deathcare Sims, if you love solely simming content. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!